Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my screenshots for Tumblr, basically where I post all of the pictures of my Sims and the gameplay with them. The first thing that I do is open up my Sims screenshots folder, which is located in the bin for me. And I believe that's because of my reshade, that's where it sends the pictures that I take of my reshade to. So I just scroll down to where I don't see the crop pictures. That's how I kind of tell where to start. And I believe that these pictures are the ones that are back here. And I just click the first picture and then I hold shift and I click on the last one and now it selects everything in between. And I use the application GIMP, which is a free program that is very similar to Adobe. I used Adobe for a little bit, but got got kicked off for certain reasons. And it's very similar and kind of just as intuitive, and I definitely think that is worth learning this program because it's free and it's, I assume it will always be free. So I just take these and then I just drag them onto the program and it will open all of them up along here, and then that is where I will start to choose which pictures that I want to post out of the mini screenshots that I take while I play my game. I can just click these and scroll through the pictures that I have. And normally for one Tumblr post, I don't normally put like more than one event, if that makes sense. Like for this, since this is like the sunset, I wouldn't put these pictures in. Like this would be a separate post for me. I'm just gonna look through all of these and see. This one's not really different. I do like the background on that one, but the same background is here, so maybe I can do something different with that. This would be cute if they weren't about to get up. Maybe I can crop, and I'm normally right now I'm in a vibe of doing squares. Sometimes I change, but the square is a very uniform thing that I like, the consistency all the way down my vlog. I like that, so I'll keep that one and then get rid of this. I really do like this one, which makes me not want to choose these. This one's very pretty too. Okay, let's crop them. I think like kind of a skew where you can see the whole palm tree in the background. Pretty nice. Yeah. And then for this one, I will probably center them. Yeah, okay. So that'll be these three pictures. Now for these pictures, because they are so dark, I want to use a lighting effect, which is under filters. And then you go down to light and shadow, and then I use lighting effects right here. Now this you can drag around the light source, and I'm going to put it, I think I should put it like down where the sun would be, I suppose. That would be the most realistic thing. And I'm using the point type of light. You can also use directional, and it's kind of like almost like a strobe that goes through the photo, but I think point will be the simplest choice for this. And I'm going to up the glowing effect because that's what's going to brighten the entire picture. I don't normally touch bright because I don't like the way like upping brightness on pictures looks. I don't know, it just makes it look like it lessens the contrast in my opinion. And I want to turn the shining down a little bit because that is where the like the light source is at the most, and I don't like how bright it is right there. Then pause, want to turn that down a little bit too because that is contributing to the shine in that little spot. I do like that actually, so I want to leave that there. And then I'm going back to filters and I can do repeat what? So for this photo, I'm going to do the same lighting effect. So I'm just going to go to recently used and press lighting effects, and the same one typically will pop up again. So you don't have to do anything different if you don't want a different effect. So I'm just going to put that one in the same-ish spot and let that run. Okay, now we have the same lighting on this picture, and I think that it looks really pretty actually. And then for this one, I feel like this picture doesn't need it, but next to all of these it's going to look dark. So I think I'm just going to go in, but if I put it on the furniture, this is going to look weird. So I want to up it a little bit, like move it a little bit higher on the picture, and then turn down the glowing a little bit because maybe it is darker. Maybe the sun set further and there's a darker picture. Time has passed. All right, now that we have that, we can go on to doing the secondary editing, I guess. I like to add noise, and I use the CIE noise, and I did that kind of fast. It goes under filter and then noise, and it's the first option here. I turn down or turn up the dulling, because that's kind of, I think is how big the randomness and value of the noise. Then I'll turn the lightness down because it also kind of lowers the opacity of it. And I like to turn the chroma up because I do like how, like, when you zoom in, like, there's like different colors the further you get up in doing it like that. Sometimes I would do a little bit of bloom just because I like how, like, it adds a different moody vibe to the photo. Let me see. Like, I like that. Then for the other pictures, it's always easy because you can just repeat what you had like that, and then go down to bloom. I'm just clicking the last use. I'll show the last time you had it and put the same settings again. Just like that. And then for me, I have a shortcut that automatically overwrites the original photo, which is Shift D for me, but you can change the shortcuts under edit, just right all the way at the bottom, and you just type in the different shortcut that you want. But I like to overwrite the photo as opposed to exporting it again, just because I don't really care to have the original screenshot. Like, once I've edited it, I don't need it anymore. So it just makes more sense for me to have the overwritten photo. I'm going to go through and edit these, and if I decide to do something different than I did on these pictures, I'll come in and tell you guys how I'm doing it. Here I already upped the saturation, which I did by just clicking saturation under color. And then I want to brighten the blue if I can. Hue saturation, that's the one. Then I'm going to check the blue box and see if I can, what is this the right one? No. Maybe cyan? Yes. I'm going to see if I can turn up the saturation a tinge without it being too crazy. I do see it kind of going crazy down there, but I don't really mind that too much. And then if green is the water, I'm assuming, yeah. So we'll up the saturation on that one too. I just don't want her to be overly orange for no reason. I don't know. They're not really speaking to me. Like, I think I want a, like, element on this picture, but I don't know what, because there wouldn't be text, because I don't think they'll be saying anything on the vehicle. But let me see. I found this PSD I have of, is it a PSD if it's on GIMP? XCF, that's what it says up here, that I have of a moodlet. So I think I'm going to see if I can copy this onto here. Beautiful. And then I press the little green button to add it as a layer. And you can press M and move it to where you want it to be. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best up there. Oh no, oopsies, I have to edit it before I put it on this picture. Okay, for moodlets like these, I would normally just like make up something unless there was a moodlet that I thought was like especially cute. So for this, I think Juniper is going through, I feel like she's going through a lot right now, at least like midlife crisis kind of wise. So, ooh, crisis averted. Is that how you spell averted? I don't know. I'll check it. And then I want to say taking a vacation. So I'm going to Control C to copy that, and then Control V right here. Again, press the button down there. Move it back to where you want it. And then for this, I'm going to do a drop shadow. So we're going to go to lights and shadow again, then drop shadow. Turn the blur down a little bit and move it closer. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I think that makes us look pretty good. Oopsies. I'm wanting like a vintagey vibe, almost like these are like photographs that are being taken by the family for the vacation. So I'm going to turn the shadows, and I did this by clicking color and then color balance. I'm going to turn the shadows down to closer to cyan, and then also closer to yellow. And on these, I think I want to go and add some text. So I'm going to press the just a little A over there, and I use Helvetica is Helvetica, but like a handwritten version of the font. And I think you can download it on dafont.com, DAFONT.com. And I'm just going to change the font size. I like to do kind of small. Like I don't even know if you can read it unless you click on the actual photo on your phone. But I don't like it to be too intrusive. Keep using go Comey. And then I like to double click it and then italicize it. Oopsies, gosh. And then I want to move it to here because it's coming out of his mouth. And then I like to do a drop shadow. Don't ask me about my preset names. Tasty is a reference to Onwu from 17. I'll go in and add, it's under distort if I can find it, yes. And then I do shift and turn it all the way down to 1. And then I like to just go through the seeds. Where is the seed right here? I don't know why, but for some reason, like I feel like the glitch just shows they're in a simulation. Which might sound like a little bit like, are you okay? But I don't know, I think it's cool. It's like a video game. Because it is a video game, right? Right? Yeah. So I think that's literally all I'll do on that.